Alright guys, it is the next day and unbelievably, first place I went, I went down the track, I checked those other brake pads that I had down there, they definitely weren't the right ones, so I'm like, we're kind of screwed here. We want to get Tiarnah out testing this car tonight, like in this vlog you're watching right now, and I was like, well, it's not going to happen. I'm sort of like starting to freak out. First store I go to, Repco store, in stock. So just going ahead now and about to fit them, or trying to fit them right now. They're being a bit of a bitch. Hopefully they are the right ones. Getting all my hopes up and now they're bloody the wrong ones. But yeah, so we're going to get these done. I'm going to go drop Bossy at school and get bloody trailer. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, Tiarnah's onto it. So I got to get my trailer and then get down to the bloody track. There's one thing. I think these might be like generic with something else and don't quite like the sensor thingy's in the way. Sensor thingy. The They must be generic because this is in the way. This the wear marking thing is hitting. So I'm literally just going to cut that off. We don't need it not in a track car. I don't think we need it. So to do the old rip it off-a-roo. There we go. And now it'll fit. So you come around here too. Tiarnah obviously doesn't want to be filmed because she's wearing pajamas at 10 o'clock in the morning. No, it's not 10.
I was going to say, geez, that went really quick.
No, it's not 10. Nor did you believe me almost for a second.
I was like, I swear you're only gone for half an hour, which wouldn't even make it 9 o'clock.
Yeah, no. Alright, so no wear mark. It's not like you're going to wear out the handbrake. You're a good girl. You know not to grab the handbrake. Aren't you? Aren't you a good girl?
Yeah.
I would scruff your hair up like you're a dog, but my hands are filthy. So, you'd probably slap me. Yeah, that's true too. So hopefully this will just go in. It's like these edges, I think they like, because these are typical me, I got the cheap ones. You don't really need anything special for the handbrake. Not when you got a hydro handbrake. But I think they put like heaps of paint on it and it makes it like hard to put them in. There we go. Go in. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to get these chucked in. We're going to head down the track, get the trailer. Oh, there we go. It's in. Yes. Should be able to just pop that on like so. Pardon? So, brakes are in. Now I'm going to have to take the other side off, which I've already put in, which is not super annoying, but just like mildly annoying. And get the new brake pads in that side as well. The old Luke would have definitely just left two second-hand ones in one side and put the new ones in the other. But because this is your car, I'm actually doing stuff right, so it will get done properly.
Well, the more stuff that's done right, the less I come in, Luke, this feels funny, that feels funny, I don't know what it is, it feels funny.
Yeah, the less you whinge, basically.
Yeah. Well, it's not whinging, it's just there's a problem, but I can't locate it because I don't know what it is.
I'm pretty sure, by the looks of it, you've got new secret brake pads all round for your actual foot brake, so that's pretty sick. It's, generally speaking, that's the colour of new secret pads, so you've actually got really, if they are, you have super good pads all round, which is awesome. I
use a lot of foot brakes, so...
Exactly, so you'll need it. And yeah, I'm pretty pumped to see how low it ends up, so we'll stop this video here, and the next thing you'll see is us lowering it onto the ground, and hopefully it should be low.
Yeah.
Should be low? Well, not, I don't want a crazy low, but at least tyre on guard. These guards aren't rolled either, so that could be a problem. I have to get Rob over. He's an expert guard roller now, after doing the AU.
Yeah.
He said he's home today if we need a hand. Alright, Tiarnah's behind there. She's not dressed yet, so she doesn't want me to film her. But we're going to drop this down now and see where the back's sitting. Go on, T.
The red one, or you can tell me how to get it down.
What? That's pretty spot on. We're definitely going to have to do some guard rolling.
Will we though?
I think we will, because once it rolls, it'll, yeah. Pumped? Sorry, I can't film her. But, yeah, we'll get this off the hoist now. Go all the way down, T. You're not all the way down. Alright, we'll get this off and have a quick look. Alright, so I got the seat rail all bolted up now. Pretty happy with it. Had to drill a new hole. But it's a non-sliding rail, so no driving Tiarnah's 350Z. So it is literally fully Tiarnah spec, seats way forward. Like, I wouldn't be able to move the car. She's going to have to put it on the trailer, take it off the trailer, everything. So it's a good thing and a bad thing. But I'm pumped that, yeah, I'll show you what it looks like when we put it in there. It looks sick in the car. It is just a copy ride, but it's a good copy. Quality is definitely up there. It's an ADR approved one. So it has to get approval. So it's definitely strong. I'll bolt her in, and I'm not going to get a chance to put the steering wheel on here at home because I don't have the stupid safety nuts that you need, and Rob's not home at the moment. I feel like he might have some. I have some, but they're in the Raptor. The Raptor's at Ford. Anyway, I'll get this seat put in. Alright, wifey seat all put in really nicely. I'm really happy with it. Obviously can't do the steering wheel yet. Look at this thing. Dude, I'm pumped on this. I'm gonna head down the track in a sec because it is like, the car will probably hook like crazy right now. It's like towed in at the rear. It's on a full attack alignment setting. I didn't do it on purpose, but that's just how it's turned out. So I'm gonna try and get this down to an alignment shop today. I'm gonna drop Bossy off at school, get the trailer, and then get this thing off to an alignment. And later on today, we'll have to get a steering wheel on it. But other than that, man, this car's ready to rip. I still need to work on the cooling side of the car, but everything else is done. Full GK Tech 350Z catalog. That's how easy it is, guys. Honestly, we've spent about... So this entire car owes me less than 10 grand. If I was, you know, buying everything retail, still under 10 grand. I was really lucky on the purchase of the car, to be honest, but anybody could buy it. You know, I bought it from the auctions for 4,200. And then, you know, obviously parts. Did you pull the handbrake then? Did you pull the handbrake then? Did it work? Actually, keep driving around and pull it. Like, just give it like pulls here and there as you drive around to where the pad's in, because the pads will be new. Where you going? Hold it! It looks so cool. It looks good. So I did just forget we've got to wear in the brake pads. Man, it's got good lock. Jeez. It's got crazy good lock. Pumped on that. I do need to roll the rear guards. Yeah, I forget what I was saying, but anyway, hopefully get this down to alignment today so it's not as sketchy for, well, not as grippy because it's towing in pretty hard at the rear. I'm excited, guys. I was saying about the costs. So even paying full retail and picking up a car cheap like I did, this car owes me under 10 as it sits. So that's phenomenal, man. Like, everything at GK is so cheap. The full kit, I think the full kit, everything I got, retail is like 4,500. For the lock kit, the handbrake, all the rear arms, the diff stuff, I think it might even be less. I don't know. They do like a full package. Go check it out, gktech.com, and, you know, have a look for yourself. It's cheap though, man. These Z's are the way forward. Hey, like, love an S13, but they're fragile, you know, they don't like to work some of the time. And the Z's, man, that's cheap. You cannot get an S, you can't even get a shitty S chassis for 10 grand these days, so that's wild. All right, I'm back with the trailer now, getting everything ready. Wifey's working.
Huh?
You working?
Was working.
She was working. All right, we're gonna get this 350Z loaded up and take it down the track. Down at the track, I didn't show you guys, but we ended up getting a steering wheel put on just before, so I'll show you guys quickly. It's a steering wheel I had in my JZX90, so the personal wheel on there now. Get wifey to come over here now, back it off the trailer, and we definitely need to do something with the guards. Yeah, I got to work out something with the guards because they're definitely, the tyres definitely going to rub, but mostly because the tyres on the back right now are humongous, and she won't be running tyres like that when she goes drifting. So we'll work it out. I'll get it off the trailer first. All right, so it's gone from a bunch of AUs coming down here at Archie to literally VQ the world. Mine and Tiarnah's over there, 350 here, 350 convertible behind the truck there when it pops its head out, and then down there G35. So heaps of EQs here already. The sound of our trumpets will no, we all run mufflers, so none of the VQs sound bad here at Archie. Well, they don't sound good, but they don't sound like bad. So yeah. Hey T, what do you think of the wing? You don't like the wing?
Nah, I got sent a photo as soon as it got put on.
Yeah, that happened. It's is it AU or BA wing? AU. So he's got an AU wing on his 350Z. Have a look at this. This is literally an AU Falcon wing that he's bolted onto the 350. Hey, it works. So as long as it works. Right, and another thing here down at the track, we've now got water in the pits. It's always been a problem for drivers and whatnot getting water into their cars. So we now have a huge water tank here in the pits, which guys can fill up their fill up these water bottles we have at the track and go and fill up the radiators and stuff without having to go all the way back over into the spectator area, which has always been a problem. There's a tiny little bit of rain, hopefully not much today, and we'll get back into it. Well, not back into it, we'll get into it. All right, wifey's gonna go out for her first test. First thing she's gonna whinge about is the tires are rubbing on the guards, so we'll see how that goes for her, but she is heading out now. I'll try and get some clips, but I am working in the front gate at the same time because she's obviously out there driving, so I'll have to be in the gate. So let's see how she goes. Hopefully she takes her time with it.
All right, test round 1. First, get that locked into place because that's just going to be a bad time. Okay, I have washer fluid and wipers. That's cool. I'm actually super nervous to drive this for the first time because I have no idea what to expect. I don't know if it's going to be like Luke's 370 or Adam's 350 with the HR but without the wise fab. I don't know. I do not know. But let's see how I go. There is so far 4 350s, 4 black 350s. One of them is a convertible. And then there's Luke's white 370 and then a white G35. How cool is that? And there's potentially a couple more coming down.
hopefully she takes her time with it.
Well, I went deep into Nico. Normally the mud's meant to splatter. It's
I wish I had my camera ready.
oh, lucky I got that on GoPro. I knew it as soon as I was going in. I'm like, nah, too deep.
Well, it works. Hell yeah! Oh! And she just crashed it and broke shit.
Yeah, you back right wheel, yeah, it's screwed.
Ah! Well, that was a good half a lap. This is why I can't have nice things. Do you want me to just go into pits? Where the fuck did that dirt come from? When it's muddy, it normally just sprays mud. Well, I fucked it.
And there it is, guys. Very, very first lap in a car I just built. Tiarnah pushes way too hard, plows it into the Nico drop, and snaps a brand spanking new arm. I am stoked. I should have the parts needed to fix it, but Jesus, that's super frustrating.
You gotta lean on as well. Alright, well, let's get that fixed and try again.
Thank you for breaking the car I literally just built by being a moron on your first lap.
I wasn't being a moron, I was trying to go deep into Nico.
Yeah, full send your very first lap
I
on a
know.
filthy, dirty track.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that. Normally when I go into Nico, it sprays mud.
Alright, I'll go see what you've done.
Sorry.
Okay, so what she's done is snap the camber arm. Unfortunately, I've only broken like 2 of these in the entire time, and Tiarnah's like came out and done it within 5 minutes of driving. I don't have the correct arm, like the correct end piece that I need, but I have something similar that I'll be able to make work and we'll get her going again. But yeah, I wish she could have at least wasted like a couple of laps before she crashed the freaking car. Here we go. So, right, great thing about 50,000 Z's being here is these boys
I broke one the other week.
broke their own arm the other day and had replaced it with a different pair and had one good one still. So I was actually able to put the right arm in there, which is definitely good.
Yeah, the exact same.
Are you about to adjust on the arm now, are you?
What do you got?
Oh, too much,
No, too much.
not enough camber.
Oh yeah.
Right, so now we've got this fixed. Woo. Mitch's old 350. Put her wheel nuts back on, put her back in the car. Hopefully she doesn't kill it again. So you want to show what you've done completely? So you did that.
Ta-da! Yeah, look, I went too deep.
Yeah,
And guys, you know what happens when you go too deep.
you bend it
It's never
and
good.
it might break.
Yeah. Alright, round 2, another Z just rocked up.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Another one. Oh my god. That's another HR one. Z. So many. This is ridiculous.
Parked there, there's already a Z parked there.
No,
Actually,
he's
there's
right.
no
He's
Z.
right. He's right.
So
Yeah.
the Z start
So
there,
at least you got a
and then
HR
go
friend.
to the
You got a HR friend.
Yeah. Woo.
Go have fun.
Well, you can have that.
Do you want to keep them as a like memento of your very first lap in the Z?
Every time I do stuff like that, you throw my stuff away while I'm not looking.
That's true.
Like my first S13 wall rub tail light.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to keep this because we want the middle piece because there's nothing wrong with that. And GK Tech actually have a new version of this now that's just come out, so we'll get to test it.
Can I just say a big thank you to Greg at GK Tech and a big sorry to Greg at GK Tech.
All right, make sure you turn the GoPro on. Have fun.
Okay, thank you. Love you. Alrighty. Let's try that again. It's so weird. Out of the hundreds of laps I've done on this track, I've never done that. If I was going to do it in any car, I'm glad it was this, because that probably would have snapped my S13 in half. And I wouldn't have had spare parts. Where's this? The 180 behind me, just working out where it's going. Oh, and I stalled it. Because I didn't put it in reverse. Keep forgetting about the old reverse push down in 6th thing.
Okay, hopefully the car lasts this time.
Sun is really shit too. I think you almost got killed by a 31.
5 minutes later.
Okay, here he comes. That 31 just started out behind me. Do you know how much pressure in these tyres?
Probably too much.
Yeah, no.
Oh, there's one little tread left. Just have a bit of a play like it is.
Because it's super slippery.
Well, hold on, I'll just let it down a bit.
Need less of it. And we are not accurately letting tyres down either. We put a rock in it, we count. We hope it'll work. It could be a lot of PSI out. I used to only be able to drive when the tyres were slippery and when there was no grip at all. And now I can't even, yeah, if it's too slippery, I'm like Bambi. And Luke's disappeared. Meow. I don't know where he went. Luke's opening canteen.
Alright, so I probably dropped about, I don't know, 10-15 PSI out of the back of Tiarnah Z because we don't know how much pressure it's on, so who knows. You're nearly pulling backies already.
too much pressure on it, or when I use it too much. So like I told Luke this morning, lifting the trail ramps actually made it so much worse. Alright, I'll give it another go. Alright, I should do some cool down because I'm not actually sure what temperature gauge. Oh yeah, it says it's hot. Alright, I'll do some cool downs now, but far out. My shoulder!
pressure.
Oh,
We need to get some gauges for it.
yeah. That went up to almost...
The water went up.
Yeah, not the top line, but almost at the other line, and
Yeah.
then that's when I did the cool down laps.
Okay, yeah.
And it went
If
right
water
down.
goes up, it means it's hot. Maybe put the heater on. Oh, you got it on?
I don't know, it's just very heavy. It's definitely not as light as the 350.
Is that how heavy it is like that?
Yeah. But when I'm driving down there, it's definitely heavier than the dual 370.
Like when you throw it back?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because of the amount of lock you got. In case anyone wanted to know, my drain that I made is killing it. So I'm absolutely pumped on that.
Can't see properly. Alright, well that was a good little session. I'm really happy with the car. It handles absolutely amazing. I can feel the power difference. Sorry, I'm just getting guided in. I can feel the power difference with this and the 370. It's a different kind of power. I know 370's got slightly more, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's good. It's a shame that my shoulder was hurting. It was really making me struggle down on the back with all the lock. So hopefully next week I'm not having any issues with my shoulder. I might rub some deep heat on it the day before. But car handles amazing. It drives amazing. I am so happy with it. The more I drive them, the less I want my S13, which is a really sad thing to say. So I'm really hoping that I don't sell my S13, but at the same time, I don't need to be that guy that's got multiple drift cars. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I love it. Honestly, I absolutely love it. Yeah, all the GK Tech stuff in it is just amazing, which I already knew. Like, driving the 370 before it had all the GK Tech catalogue, there's a huge difference. So I didn't like it before, I hated them before, and then after driving it with that, I was like, okay, I actually like this car now. So it's amazing how much difference their parts can make. Yeah, just need some coilovers, need some gauges. I know Luke wanted to get an oil cooler, and I think that was it, and then the car's good to go. Yeah, super excited. We have morning sesh next week, next Wednesday, taking this. I don't know what car Luke's taking. I think the 370, which would be cool, so I'm excited to drive this there. The last time I drove QR was Matsuri, and I didn't really get to drive because I was having issues with my S13 all weekend. Like, the car went great for 2 years, and then it was just that weekend that all the little things started to happen, unfortunately. So that's what really like put me off that car, and then I was like, okay, now's the point where I get a GQ, not a GQ, VQ, so Z. I mean, I would have been happy with a V35 or whatever, but yeah. Yeah, I love it. I recommend it. If one pops up, HR or not, 350, 370, G37, G35, whatever, I recommend getting one. And yeah, just put the GK Tech catalogue in it, and yeah, Bob's your uncle. Alright, I gotta go pick up Boston from daycare. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully there was some decent footage in there for you. I think Luke got some of the outside of me almost pulling off the back ears. It's just, yeah, unfortunately my shoulder had, yeah, a big impact on that, trying to grab the wheel, which you'll be able to see. Yeah, alright, and another Z's just arrived. Holy shit, that is insane. Oh, we need to push all the other cars away so we can have all the VQs set up in a line. Alrighty, I'm out. I will see you all next time. Later.
Alright guys, so we are still here at the track. Wife's gone off to pick up the kids, but I've just had the old owner, just by chance, right now while we're out here giving it its first test drifting, he's hit me up and he has sent me the dash cam footage of the 350Z, what originally happened to it and everything. He said that he really loved the car. His name's Tom, so we appreciate that he did look after it, and it's good. I'm going to reach out to him now and see if he'd done any other mods or anything to it. But yeah, I'm going to chuck in the footage now of the car getting crashed. How ridiculous is that? Like, the car got plowed in the back, smashed into a Hilux, made the Hilux go flying, and I did not touch the bodywork at all. The way you see that car right now is exactly how it was when we picked it up from the wrecking yard. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.